What's going on, friends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you the most essential tips before starting another diet. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Jared Hamilton and I appreciate you being here. And if you have not already subscribed to the channel, then you'll want to do so. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on some really cool stuff that I have coming for you. Now, most people are super gung-ho to start their next diet, especially the time of filming this, but I'm gonna show you these 4 essentials, and if you don't have these in place, you may have limited success with what you're about to do, so this list will help. Essential tip number 1, make the decision. If you can't do it for 10 years, you're not going to do it for 10 days. I get it, it's really easy to do whatever plan or diet that like your friend at the office is doing, or you're being targeted with Facebook ads and other YouTube ads or whatever, where it's like lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Whatever you do to lose the weight, you're gonna have to keep doing those things to keep the weight off. I see a lot of people get really surprised that when they stop doing the things that made them lose the weight, they're blown away that the weight comes back. If you quit going to work, you would stop getting paid. If you stopped cleaning your house, it would get dirty again. If you quit brushing your teeth, you would get cavities. So if you stop doing the things that got you to lose the weight is going to come back on. This is the problem with a lot of the reset mentality, especially going into the new year. Go, oh, I want to reset, I want to just get a jump on this. Then they get excited because they lost a bunch of weight really quickly, but then they can't keep doing the thing because it wasn't practical for their life. And then guess what? All the weight comes back. This is why sustainability is the king of everything. And if you cannot do it for the next 10 years, do not do it for the next 10 days. And also, if you don't know how, like specifically what to do, like what's the best way to go about this, I have an entirely free mini course called the Fat Loss Checklist in the description, and I'll hook you up with it. That way I can get you on the right path. Essential tip number 2, eat as much as possible while losing weight. This is essentially where you assume you cannot eat very much, or you think eating really low or at a bigger calorie deficit equates to more fat loss, and that's a problem. Because one of the biggest things that controls your metabolism is the amount of calories in food you are eating consistently. Just because you should be in a small calorie deficit to lose weight, most people assume, oh, a bigger deficit equals better. It's going to slow down your metabolism, it's going to mess with your hormones, and it's gonna make your sustainability and adherence and your ability to be consistent go into the tubes, causing you to fall off and gain all your weight back. Most women that we work with are shocked at how high we can get their calories without gaining any weight, if not losing weight. When people come into coaching who are in the shoes of can't lose weight, eat 1,200 calories and nothing happens, starves themselves and still can't get any pounds off, the way that I teach is you have to earn the right to lose weight. We have to make sure your inner game is on point, like your relationship with food is good, but also your metabolism is in a good place. This is why the first stage in coaching, we call it dieting from the inside out. We actually get our clients' calories up as high as possible. Then once we're at a really good sustainable point, then we drop them down into weight loss, and it's seamless. Essential tip number 3, do not try to speed things up by restricting more or eating less. First of all, don't try to speed up weight loss at all. It is meant to be slow. It's not the popular thing for me to say, take your time in weight loss and keep it slow, practical, and sustainable, but that's what you need. I'm not going to get grouped into the realm of creators and other coaches who are going to try to tell you on how to lose weight really quickly or in rapid, fast manners. That's not helpful, and it's not what you need. One thing that we teach clients is fat loss is like pregnancy. Nothing magical is supposed to happen until about 9 months. So you're at the doctor and the doctor says, hey, look, I actually have this treatment that you can make this 9-month pregnancy happen in 3 months. Do you want it? I don't know a single mom who would say, yes, give me the shot. Yes, give me the treatment. But when it comes to fat loss, you hear an ad that says lose 30 pounds in 30 days or have this huge transformation in just a few weeks, and everyone's take my money now. But most people try to speed it up in the worst ways possible by restricting their favorite foods or trying to eat even less. But you have to understand, when you restrict your favorite foods, your favorite social events and things like that, you are going to end up hurting your relationship with food and then binge eating every single time. The fastest way to lose weight is follow the rules of the road for fat loss, where you are keeping it nice and slow and nice and sustainable, where you can do it for the next decade of your life. And finally, essential tip number 4, handle your emotions separately from food. Whether you want to embrace this or not, you are an emotional being, which means you and myself are going to feel all the emotions. The issue is most people don't allow themselves to feel their emotions. This is why people run to food and they emotionally eat, stress eat, get anxious and eat. If you do that, it makes fat loss impossible, by the way. Or if it's not food, you may emotionally work. You get a bunch of projects done at home. You get every DIY list done around the house. You may power clean your bathroom 17 times. But the problem is emotional suppression never made anything better. But if you're a person who struggles with things like emotional eating and it always ends up sabotaging you, we need to address that right now. This is why it's really important to have avenues to hold space and feel your emotions separately from food. Now, I know this isn't the normal fat loss conversation that you hear around the internet, but you have to understand, if you do not address your emotions and let yourself feel them by themselves in a really therapeutic and mentally healthy type of way, you will always sabotage your results, because guess what? You're an emotional creature. So the easiest way to fix this that we teach our clients is different journal and meditation prompts that lets you hold space and feel your feelings and make it okay. And if you don't know how to do that, or you need a little bit more specific guidance, I'll leave a podcast link in the description where I actually walk you through exactly how to do this for emotional eating specifically. And there you have it. Those are the 4 essential tips that you'll want to know before starting another diet. Be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell button so you're notified whenever I have a new video drop, because we have a lot going on. We have a lot of things coming at you right now here on the channel. Otherwise, I appreciate you and I love you, and I'll talk to you next time.